Turkish dramas are wildly addicting, and while dramas overall have been revamping their typical storylines, there are still certain cliches that never really go away. So here are the top 7 rich girl poor guy Turkish dramas. Kara Sevda, Endless Love. Kemal Soyedre is the son of a middle-class family. Nihan is the daughter of wealthy socialites, Ondar and Vildan. She also has a twin brother Ozan, whom she loves dearly. Ondar's business is slowly coming to an end, and Vildan, unable to give up her luxurious life, wants Nihan to marry Emir, who holds a deep love for Nihan. But Nihan is appalled to the idea, as she despises Emir, for she finds him ruthless and arrogant. In his last year in mining engineering, Kemal meets Nihan when the latter helps her buy a bus ticket. The pair fall hopelessly in love at first sight, and Nihan completely changes Kemal's monotonous life. Love is impossible because of the class difference between them, but they manage to be together. That is until Amir stages an accident that results in Ozan killing a girl. To prevent Ozan from going to jail, Nihan agrees to marry Amir. The next day, she goes to meet Kemal at the port, where he proposes to her when between tears, Nihan sadly turns down his marriage proposal and ends their relationship. Heartbroken, Kemal leaves Istanbul and goes to Zonguldak to work in the mines. He isolates himself in his work, and one day, following his actions to help in an accident at the mine, Kemal is promoted and assumes a position of power in the company. 5 years later, Kemal makes the decision to return to Istanbul to face his past. Kara Para Aşk, Black Money Love. Omar is a police officer. After the death of his fiancée, he suffers great pain. Sybil, Omar's fiancee's body, was found on the top of a cliff in a car next to a fairly old, rich businessman. After the shock of her sudden death and the accusations of his love cheating on him, Omar realizes that there is more behind a suspicious murder. He decides that he will do anything in order to find his fiancee's murderer and to prove to everyone that she was not cheating on him. On the other side, Elif, the middle child of 3 girls of Ahmed and Zerin, loses her father to a murder where his body was found in the same car as Omar's fiancée. While still grieving after her father's death, Elif is threatened by dangerous men in order to find millions of dollars worth of diamonds that her father had stolen in order to pay all of his debts that his family were unaware of. After Elif finds out that her father was involved in the black money market industry, she gets involved with the father's dirty works and pairs with Omar, both of them desperate to find out who is in charge of the murders of both of their loved ones. Little do they know that the leader of the industry is a man who Elif sees as her uncle, a man who knows all of their secrets, and a man who is always one step ahead of Elif and Omar. Salikusu, Lovebird. Feride is an orphan girl who lost both her parents when she was a little child. She starts to attend a boarding French school in Istanbul and stays with her aunt's family during the summer holidays. Feride reflects her pain belligerently. For this reason, she is given the nickname Ren during her time at school for being mischievous and vivacious unlike other girls. Although Feride has grown up without the love of her parents, she doesn't feel that she is lonely at all. She has many friends at school, and at the same time she has a chance to stay with her aunt's family. Her aunt has 2 children, a charming young man Kamran and a young girl Nesmi. Nesmi is jealous of Feride and couldn't stand to see her parents show affinity towards her cousin. On the other hand, Kamran is a young doctor who is very successful, hardworking, calm and cool. It seems that Feride and Kamran could not get along with each other because they often argue without any reason. However, in reality, they are in love but are not aware of that fact. Feride always shadows her love through harsh treatment towards Kamran. For instance, when she learns that Kamran is in a relationship with a young woman, she tries to hurt him. However, as the story develops, both Feride and Kamran realize their love. They get engaged, but Feride leaves Kamran the night before their wedding, upon discovering that he has been unfaithful to her. After that, Feride leaves everything behind and escapes from Istanbul. As a young school teacher, Feride tries to start over a new life but never forgets her first love. Yeni Hayat, New Life. It all starts with a business opportunity that confronts Captain Adam, who is separated from the special forces. The doors of a new life have been opened to the happy core family that Adam created with his wife Nevin and their young daughter Essay. All Adam has to do is project Jasmine, the young wife of Timur, a rich and powerful businessman. After all the dangerous operations he has been involved in for Adam and old Maroon Barrett, it's almost like a piece of cake. Nevin, on the other hand, is happy that they will finally be comfortable with Adam accepting his job offer. he and his family enter a whole new world where they are strangers. Adam and Jasmine, people of different worlds and clashing against grassroots opposite purposes, initially approach each other with hatred. The fact that this hatred turns into a big passionate love would be a bad surprise for the two of them. It's an impossible love. Coming together means breaking down a nest on the one hand and pulling all the anger of a cruel and powerful man on the other. But love is a feeling that feeds on impossibilities. Adam and Jasmine, despite their best efforts, can't stop succumbing to love. Adam's wife Nevin has to discover how far she can go to protect her family, not losing her husband. While Adam and Yasmin's exam is love, Nevin and Timur's test is stress on. Ariza. Ali Riza is a taxi driver preparing to marry his sister Nihan off to his dear friend. Halide Gurkan attends Fuad's magnificent party given on the occasion of his father's birthday, and during the party, Fuad's son Burak proposes to Halide, who refuses, then leaves the party and gets into Ali Riza's taxi. Burak follows Halide and forces her out of Ali Riza's taxi. Ali Riza intervenes, a fight breaks out, and Burak takes the first shameful slap of his life from Ali Riza. Burak doesn't forget about this, so later he invades Ali Riza's sister's wedding, but things get out of control and Burak happens to shoot and kill Ali Riza's sister Nihan. Kanunsuz Topraklar, Loveless Lands. In 1939, in a town in the coal city of Zonguldak, miner Davud leads a modest life with his siblings and parents. The owner of the mine is a rich man named Pasazade Malik Bey. On a day when it rained a lot because of Mr. Malik, who didn't take the warnings into account, the expected happened and the mine collapsed. David decides to raise his voice against this order. Malik Bey also has an unexpected offer for Dawood. Malik Bey's daughter Gulfam was raised away from the realities of life protected. Over time, Gulfam begins to admire Dawood, whom he sees as an unruly, disobedient and even rude man. Malik Bey is considering marrying his daughter Gulfam to a wealthy mining boss named Ali Gedik. Yüksek Sosyete, High Society. This television show's plot is taken from the 2015 Korean series High Society. It's also about two different worlds. The first world is Karam's world. Karam is a hardworking man. His parents work in a rich family's house. Karam always helps their grandson and his best friend Mert in everything. One day Mert's grandmother wants from him to manage Olivia supermarket before he manages the commentary. Mert can't manage it, so he wanted from Karam to manage the supermarket for 1 month to make Karam make his own work. The other world is Kansu's world. Kansu is the youngest of a family. She's been always hated by her mother and was told that she brings bad luck to her. Kansu enjoys having fun and being normal, not the way her mother wants her to live. One day her mother made a date for Kansu and Mert, but the date failed, so she went to a cafe and saw a woman read the future. The woman told Kansu that she will love a poor man in a workplace. Kansu went to live in Olivia supermarket and met her new friend Essay, and also met Karam. Everything will start there.